Hi, Wilson families. This is Arnold, your principal, and I am recording today from my home, but I put the backdrop up as the Wilson cafeteria just because I miss you guys and I miss the building. And I know that some of you are missing that routine, those interactions, just being at the tables with your friends, just doing what we do as Wildcats, hanging out for lots of days of the school year. So I wanted to make an announcement to you about several items, including our building closure, end of year item pickup, progress reports, and some student activities and celebrations. So first of all, let's acknowledge our feelings. And depending on the day of the week, we may be feeling great about it and maybe feeling bummed about it. Everybody feels differently about not physically returning to the building this year. Does that mean learning stops? No, we're lifelong learners anyways. We still have our weekly activities. Your teachers are still working hard to select the standard that you most need for this week to be able to keep going towards your grades goals. So we still have our assignments this week. They're still posted in Moodle. We're still working with you, but it feels wrong to not acknowledge that this is a huge bummer. And for parents and families, while we all know that every situation has an opportunity to find the good, and I know you guys are trying to find the good in extra time with your families, board games, being able to cook together, do some passion projects. Now you have time to kind of go down that rabbit hole and really work on your guitar or really work on singing with, whatever app you use and that kind of stuff. So there's good about it, but there's also some things that are difficult, and we've worked through a lot of those things with weeks 1 through 3 of remote learning, and I'm thankful for that. We're here for you. We know that adjusting to a different parenting style, different learning style, different environments, we are creatures of habit and we're adjusting with you, but please reach out if you need anything. I know for me, Friday afternoon when I heard the governor's announcement, I kind of pouted for a little bit. I went back and put my pajama pants on and I made some homemade churros and I ate some of my feelings and shed some tears, and because I know this means some loss for us and some of the opportunities that we had. But now that a couple of days have passed, I'm so excited about the opportunities to keep learning and growing and pushing with you guys and as a community. So let's talk about a few of those things, and let me share my screen with you. Okay, so the big items that I'm getting asked about is, what does the building closure mean? What are the end of year events and item pickups? So in the newsletter, it outlines a little bit more. The building is physically closed through the school year, and so that impacts our events and how we pick up our items. So those are things that we're working with the district to plan. We still are a stay-at-home order with the governor where we're supposed to be staying in our homes unless we're out for essential trips or for work. So do not anticipate any events or item pickups in the month of April because we're in our closure until April 30th. That being said, we'll work together with the district to have a plan for a yearbook pickup, any items that are left in lockers that were non-essentials, but they were still yours and you need them back. So anticipate that towards the end of May. And then for our end of year events, we want to celebrate you. We know that our 5th grade tours were canceled. Our 8th graders have expectations of being acknowledged and having some transitions, and we want to be able to do that. So we're in conversation with the district and still following local health guidelines to figure out what is going to be rescheduled and what may have to be canceled. And as part of our grieving process, we'll get through it together. So we don't know yet what each of those events will be, but please, we'll make sure to tell you either through Dr. Warren's Facebook Live or through our campus communication as well. Also to announce, this week is progress reports. The state of Texas still requires us to send progress reports home every 3 weeks. I feel like as parents, most of you are more aware of your child's grades than you've ever been in before, but if this is the first time you're tuning in, on Hack, please be checking this week your email by Thursday. You should have an official progress report for weeks 1 through 3. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Truly, over 90% of our students have turned in almost everything. The 10% are missing maybe 3 or more little things, and they're working on getting those up to date. I wanted to share a resource with parents. It's really for all parents, but specifically for parents with students with special needs. On our Invest to Learn district website, they've added, actually it's been there, but they've deepened the resources. So you'll find SPED parenting resources, behavior supports. I know some of you are working with, how do I motivate my student? I've never seen this side, because the teachers have been working with them. I never realized they got frustrated when they did their schoolwork this way. So there's some other resources there that you can click on. If you're a parent of a student with dyslexia, several apps for reading out loud and other things like that. These are good for all parents. And if you're not sure or you run into a roadblock, please reach out to us. We know you're the parent, you're the grandparent, the auntie, the uncle, the friend who's helping. We're the educators, and we're here to help you. So, just like normally your kid raises a hand in class, you may need to send an email, send a text to the teacher to say, hey, we need some help over here. That's what we're here for. Loving being able to connect with you guys in new ways. The other thing I wanted to draw your attention to is our student celebrations and campus announcements. So when you're in the newsletter, when you scroll down, you'll kind of see the verbiage about each of those separate activities. I wanted you to be able to hear my tone, but you're going to see some exciting announcements too, and some opportunities for kids. We have our first ACE award of the closure. So our students that demonstrate our character traits, attitude, character, and effort. We had 2 girls that went above and beyond to help out a friend, so you can kind of listen to that news story there. We've got summer musical auditions, and so if you'd like to reconnect with friends this summer, it's going to be a long summer, so why don't you try to find something new to do? This is a great opportunity. Likewise, if you're looking for some things to do to read, I know the library's been closed. This is even a really cool reading app that you can use to read aloud audiobooks or visual books. And all of our summer reading and our book brawl books are there, so you can get a head start on that. And then for students who they just need to connect with somebody else, here's a safe club where you can connect online with an adult in the room, be able to talk about books, just to chit chat about writing and things like that, mostly just to make friends and connections with other students. Middle school cheer tryouts are still happening, and so those dates are there. And then for all of you who have done one too many TikTok dances, why not try out for the dance teams? There's information there as well. All of our resources continue to be there, service opportunities if you need some support with your Chromebook. Families, we know that going back to work or not work has financial implications. And so if you need some resources, please click there. Our district has resources there for you as well. Also, I just want to alert you as well. If you know a student in crisis, please feel free to wherever it's appropriate, to reach out to an administrator, to reach out to our tip line, or to even to the non-emergency police line or 911. If you know of any child, any family in crisis that you feel needs support, please be able to reach out and share that with us as well. Those resources are always on our website, and so we just wanted to highlight those for you. Big, big love to you. We miss you, and we will continue to connect with you through the end of May and all summer, and then we'll be back and better than ever. So our goal is to be able to still have our camps for our incoming 6th graders in August, to be able to look at what do our celebrations look like. So stay connected with us. We will be here for you in any way, shape, or form that you need it. Remember, our attitude is what we make it. Our character is above reproach, and we put our best effort in everything we do. Have a great day living the Wildcat way. We truly are better together.